Imagine this. You're about to head out the door for a nice, sunny, warm summer's day and to do photography. The weather is fine, the sun is shining, the temperature is high enough. You have a clear view of what you want to photograph this day. You have your coffee thermos, your snacks. What is the best tool you can bring with you? A camera. Without this tool, or with anything that can snap an image, you're lost. And to me, a camera is actually just a tool to get the job done. The camera needs another tool to work. Or at least something that drives that tool. And this tool is a tool. I think I like the word tool. It has evolved during thousands of years. Learning from others, adopting from others, building a library of knowledge, hopefully trained by the masters of your craft, whether it's photography, composing music, writing, painting. Can you guess what tool I'm talking about here? It's not a camera. You can see it. You bring it with you every day. Your brain and your eyes. Without being able to see an image or being able to see a composition and understanding the light and understanding the shadows, depth of field, your camera, paintbrush and pen and paper will be kind of useless. Because a camera doesn't operate itself. A camera can't decide what composition you want to use. It can't decide the relationship between lights and shadows and depth of field you want in your photograph. That's only on you. And apparently, of course, a pen can't write a novel by itself. It needs someone with a clear idea holding that pen, putting it to a paper and start writing. That said, since I'm talking about tools in the trade of photography, a camera is a exceptional tool. It's actually the tool you must use. So, lesson learned, and I'm going to teach this lesson to you. Never keep your camera in your bag until you're finished. Never put it down, never put it in your bag, because you will miss that special photograph. This is a lesson I learned in the beginning, and a lesson I still keep learning the hard way. Because when I feel that I'm finished, I usually put my camera down in my bag, start walking to the car, and on the way to the car I see an image I need to take. And more often than not, before I have the camera in my hand turned on, the moment has swept away with the winds of time, whatever. And I'm standing there soaping, bawling, being angry at myself for not having learned this lesson. So a camera in a bag is only good for one thing, making you miss that special photograph. So never keep your camera in your bag. Do you really need the latest, coolest, trendiest, best, whatever camera or gear out there to make an image and make a photograph? Well, depending on who you ask. If you ask an influencer on YouTube or Instagram or social media, absolutely yes, you need that latest, hottest thing right now to take a photograph. If you ask a photographer, he'll probably say no. You need a camera. You need a lens for that camera, if it's not a built-in lens, or if it's not a camera on a cell phone. All cameras are just tools. And have you really ever heard a carpenter running out to the hardware store? I need the latest, greatest hammer. Or painter running to the hardware store. I need the latest, coolest brushes. I'm gonna paint a wall on a house. But in the world of photography, camera stores, non-camera stores, but stores that sell consumer electronics and influencers, and of course camera brands will tell you you need this megapixel monster to photograph, and next year you need the new model, and the year after that you need the new model after that. Nah, you don't. Trust me. Get a camera, get a great lens that you're comfortable using, that suits your needs, and start taking pictures. I've even experimented with taking photographs with my scanner of my office just to see if it was possible, and yeah, it's possible. And you might call them very creative because they were very blurry and very bad, but it worked. So maybe if I put my scanner on a tripod, it will do better. But I'm not going to try that. Actually, having the benefit of having a camera for a long time is you learn how to use it. And when you learn how to use it, so your fingers automatically know where to go for that setting or this setting or whatever setting, is that when you know your camera inside and out, you can start being really creative with it. And if you constantly run out by new tools, you never learn how to use them properly. So basically, the only thing that's stopping you from taking these fantastic photographs that I'm sure you're taking is you, not the equipment. It's only on you. It's your brain that tells you what to do. And your eyes that's composing the photograph, not the camera. And the best thing about using your brain and eyes a lot is you train them. You train to your eyes to see compositions. And sooner rather than later, you will start seeing compositions just about everywhere you go. So, instead of buying new cameras, I think what I'm trying to say is, if you're interested in a field of photography, go to the library or a bookstore and get some books with photographs that you like and study those photographs, see what you like about them, and dig deeper into the photographer who took those photographs, and do that as a first step. Then the second step is one of the best advices I've ever got when I started, is that always pretend you have a camera in your hand and go around looking for compositions to train your eyes to see what you want to photograph. And that's a fantastic way to learn how to see compositions and the relationship between lights, shadows, and stuff like that. And not before long you will see your world with the rules of thirds. And that can become quite annoying sometimes. Come to think of it, your brain is actually the best tool you have to get through life. So I encourage you to train it. And see things for yourself, and don't let others dictate what you want to photograph and dictate your view of the world. So there's really no reason to storm out of your home running towards the store or to buy a new camera or buy a new lens, or unless you really need it. Because without all the knowledge and the clear view of what you want to photograph, even the best camera won't take the photograph you want it to take. But if you have a clear vision of what you want to photograph, even a smartphone may be sufficient and outclass this horrendously expensive Hasselbladh or Leica. Just as the best paintbrush won't paint the best pictures in the hands of an painting artist, or the best pens won't write the new symphonies that will outclass Vivaldi or Beethoven or Brahms or those classical geniuses. On the flip side of this, of course you don't need the most expensive, hottest, coolest, best tools, but I also encourage you not to buy the cheapest crap from sites like AliExpress or Temu, or the cheapest cameras, the cheapest lenses, the cheapest gear ever. Because buying cheap gear is a highway to killing your creativity. So, what are your thoughts about this subject of cameras, gears, tools? Do you think I'm right? Am I wrong? Is the camera just a tool? Or is it something else? I don't know. To me it's a tool. To you it might be something else. I want you to sound off in the comments with your thoughts while I'm working on the next video, where I'll be talking about something else. Goodbye for now, and you'll see me in the next one.